For this sprint, you'll just need a chair and a space for a mat. We're going to be focusing on the underbutt, getting the heart rate up, toning and loosening up your whole body. All right, let's get started. Come to the top of your space. Take a soft bend of your knees, hinge at your hip crease. Bring your hands down, step back to a plank. Hold for 5 breaths. Breathe in and exhale. Let your exhale be longer than your inhale. Take a nice deep breath and exhale. Few more. Firm through your hands. Let your heels press back. Keep your core tight. Good. Get one more breath. A nice deep breath. On your exhale, lift your hips up. This is downward dog. Take your time. Shift back to plank and up to downward dog. Press a little more through your thumb and your pointer finger. Keep your core nice and tight. You're welcome to go faster or slower than I'm offering. Really checking in with your whole body here. Get a couple more in. Find your plank, find your downward dog. And then we're going to lower to tabletop. Bring your left knee to the center, extend your right leg back, open to a kneeling side plank or a full side plank. Your choice. Breathe and exhale. Offer both choices here. Good. When you're ready, come back to center and switch. Bring your next side down, open your hips, stretch your arm up, kneeling plank or side plank. Breathing and exhaling, firm through your hand. Do what feels best for you. One side might be different. When you're ready, coming back to center, back to full plank. Lift your hips up, bend your knees. Bring your feet wider than your hips and then walk your feet forward. Feet wider than your hands. Hands come to hips. Come all the way up to standing. Push your hips forward, stretch your arms up, sweep around. So this is a wide stance. Frog squat. Soft bend of your knees, sink, 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 and then power from your thighs. 4 more, frog squat, and exhale. 3 more. Good, 2 more, breathe and exhale. 1 more, and then with this wide frog squat, find your hinge. Hands come down, step back to plank, hips lift up to downward dog. Take your time, downward dog to plank for 3. Breathe and exhale. Your heels don't have to touch. Do your best. Work inside out. Hold your plank, bend your knees, walk wide stance, walk wider than your hands, frog squat, sink, 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 hands to hips, push hips forward, sweep your arms around. Frog squat for 5. Breathe and exhale. So frog squat just means feet are wide, toes are turned out, not quite a plie. 1 more, sink into your frog, hinge your frog, hands come down, step it back, hips lift up, downward dog, firm through your hands, shift to plank. Lift your hips. Breathe and exhale. Plank. Lift your hips. Couple more. Good. Getting that heat and warmth. 1 more. Soft bend of your knees. Feet wider than your hips. Bend your knees. Walk your feet wider than your hands. Sink, sink, sink. Frog squat. Hands to hips. Power it up. Hands to hips. Right back down. Hinge at your hip crease. Hands come down. Step back to plank. Hips lift up, downward dog. Firm through your hands. 3 times, plank, downward dog. Breathe and exhale. For 2, firm through your hands. Excellent. 1 more. Hold your plank. Bend your knees. Walk your wide feet wider than your hands. Hands come to hips. I want this hinge here. Come on up to standing. Hands at your head. By your ears, open your elbows. I'll face you this way. Wide stance, frog squat, so drop straight down, don't stick your butt back. Straight down, powered up, 5. Hands are here. Soft knees, 3. And 2, we're doing 1 more sun salutation, 1. All right, so find your stance. First start with the feet wider than the hips. Soft bend of your knees, hinge at your hip crease. Hands come down, step back to plank. Drop your left knee, open to side plank. Good, so you can do kneeling or extend. Excellent. Bring it right back down. Shift forward to plank, other side. Kneeling or extend your leg long. Breathe and exhale. Keep your hips lifted. Good. Come back to your plank. Lift up to downward dog. Shift to plank. Back up, downward dog. Firm through your hands. 2 more times. Downward dog. 1 more. Lift your hips up. Bend your knees. Walk your feet wider than your hands. Find your frog squat. Drop it like it's hot. Power it up for 5. Hands are up. 4. Power. 3, 2, and 1. Take a reset. Come on down to tabletop. Hands under shoulders, tops of the feet. Press into the ground. Cat-cow. Round your upper back. Let your low back arch. Good. A couple more. Round your upper back. Low back arches. 2 more. Good. 1 more. And then find your reset. Flex your toes. Take your hands about half a handprint forward. Sit your hips back, spreading your hips apart. Suction cup your hands, pull forward. Hover your knees. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your knees, slow. Hips back 1 time. Suction cup your hands, pull it forward. Hover your knees for 5 and 4. Breathe and exhale. 3, 2. Lower down. Tap your knees slowly. Hips back. Good. Suction cup those hands. Let's add on. Pull forward. Hover your knees. Shoot forward to plank. Lift up to downward dog. Slowly lower to your hover. Shift, but make sure it's a tabletop. Shift forward to plank like a rocket ship. Lift your hips up, downward dog. Good. Ease your heels down. Bend your knees. Find your hover in a tabletop. Hold it. Shoot forward, rocket ship. Lift your hips up, 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 up. Ease your heels down. Couple more. Bend, 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 bend. Find your tabletop. Hover knees. Shoot forward, rocket ship. Lift your hips up, up, up. Ease your heels down. Good. Let's do 1 more. Find your hover knees. Tabletop position. Shoot forward to your plank. Lift your hips up to downward dog. Good. Slowly come back down to tabletop. We're going to come to Sphinx pose. Forearms come down, tops of your feet. Press, soften your neck and shoulders. Look at your wrists. I want them in front of the elbows as much as you're able. No slouchy slouch. Press away from the ground. Your forearms are your feet here, foundation. And the tops of your real feet are pressing into the ground. Lift up. Good. Stretch the top of your head. Stretch your neck. Good. If you can, your kneecaps are off the ground. And that squeezes your glutes, so your legs are working nice and engaged. Good. 2 more breaths. Slowly peel down. Make your way back up. Flex your toes. We have our downward dog. Bend your knees. Walk your feet or jump to your hands. Hands to hips. And we're on up. All right. Let's go ahead and take a nice wide plie. So frog squat's like close. Plie is bigger. Sink into your thighs. Open your shoulders. Palms touch the tops of your legs. Good. When you're ready, bring your hands to the insides of your legs. Push back your thighs. I want you to turn on the backs of your arms, your upper back, your thighs. So work from the inside out. Find that stance. Feet are firm. 2 breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Find your static pose here. Only the arms move as fast as if you're doing jumping jacks. That's how fast I want your arms. So if your legs are on fire, you can bring it up. I want you to focus on your arms here. How fast can you go getting your heart rate up using your arms? Good. Keep that power. Top of the head stretching tall. Your hands don't have to clap at the top, but if they do, get it going. All right, let's add the legs. So it's not a full plie, it's a pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. You let your arms drive the up, and up, and up. You've got it. Keep it going. Breathe and exhale. Super strong. 15 seconds. We've got it. Up and up. Good. Keep it going. Super strong. For 5 and 4. Exhale. And 2 and 1. Shake it out. All right, we're going to do a little boxing ballerina. Tight fist. Keep your plie. Fist over fist. Forearm over forearm. Sink into your plie. Good. Bring it a little right. And center. And left. And center. And up. And down. Good. Reverse. Other direction. Hello, thighs. We love you. Bring it right. And center. And left. And center. Sink it lower. Good. Bring it up. And down. And reverse. Hold it here. You decide how low. Right heel lifts up. Lowers down. Left heel lifts. Lowers down. Only if it feels okay, both heels lift. Good. Bring it down. Good. Arms overhead. and reset. Shake it out. Reverse the direction. Let's go. Right heel lifts. Lower down. Left heel. Only if it feels okay. Both heels. Hello, thighs. Lower your heels. Sink. Bring it up. And bring it down. And shake it out. All right, grab your chair. My favorite exercise, under butt. All right, so if you need a little cushion, grab a little cushion. Make 2 tight fists so you're in a plank. Recognizing we're all different heights, so you might choose to pause the video and find a chair, ottoman, or whatever height gives you this position here. Right leg is down, left leg is up, hips are square. So I want your foot nice and anchored to the ground. I don't want no straight leg here, it's not ballet class, it's under butt class. Take a soft bend of your leg, and then only straighten a little bit. As you straighten, we're not trying to hyperextend and straighten. All the way, it's a little bend, a little straight. And so I want the under butt right here to engage, and I want your core to engage. Foot is firm. It's a micro bend. The more you press through your heel, the more I want you to twerk your butt up to the ceiling. Very small movements. Firm through your forearms. Micro bend. Good. Keep it going. A few more. Good. Nice and firm. Breathe and exhale. Hello, under butt. We love you. And then reset. And let's switch. Left leg down. Find your micro bend. Your foot is your foundation. Bring your opposite leg up. Keep your hips square. Use your forearms to find that anchor. And then bend. Soft bend. Twerk the butt up. So foot is firm. Heel is firm. And right at your under butt area, that's what you lift up to the ceiling. And you don't actually lift it up. It's just a sensation of trying that lets your mind find that part in your body that we want to turn on the rest of the day. So find that firm foot and lift the butt up. Core is strong. Foot is firm. Under butt is lifting. You've got it. 3 more breaths. Breathe and exhale, chew. Reset. Let it go. Thank you, chair. All right, let's go back to our wide plie stance. Sink it down. Give a little dance, a little good job. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And then arms come again. Let's find that static hold. Use your hands to press your thighs back. Upper back stretches tall. Top of the head is reaching. And then squeeze your fingers like you're wearing those mittens, nice and tight. And then I want you to circle your arms. Go ahead. Keep the static hold with the lower. Circle the arms all the way overhead and then down through the center. Good. And then again. So we're making this open and up, down through the center. Good. Hello, thighs. And then let's reverse the other direction. Circle, 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 circle. To the side. And down. Good. It's like there's little hula hoops on your arms. Upper back is pulling the shoulders down. You've got it. All right, hold it here. Hands come nice and firm. And then to get a diagonal reach, clap. Diagonal reach, clap. Good. And then let's add the straight. Crisscross. Open and switch. And open and switch. Keep it strong. Breathe and exhale. And open and switch. Keep it going. Good. We want the whole body working from the inside out. Switch and criss and cross. You've got it for 5. And 4. Keep it going. 3. And 2. And 1. And reset. All right. Give yourself a little basketball. Woo-hoo, a little dance. That's all.